that.
I know. I'm not
I just
worried
say
about that.
I eat fruit.
Yeah, Tuesdays is just days I go on the days when they're serving something edible. Like I'm not an oatmeal eater.
I can eat oatmeal. That's like one of the few things that somebody could serve that I can eat.
I guess if you want to go. So
Oh, you
tomorrow,
take me. Come on.
it's gonna be pancakes and oatmeal, I believe.
I just need oatmeal and a banana so I can have some breakfast because I
Yeah,
don't have any. Will you take me?
yeah, I'll take you.
Right on. Are you gonna take the viewer again?
Yeah, we can, but
I mean, we'll be on the down low. We'll
I
put
know
them in our
I like to
pocket.
take them. I like to take it when there's something good. Like I only go on 2 days, Wednesdays and Fridays, and then Saturdays at lunchtime because
Yeah. But you remember you said I ate rabbit food because I ate the yellow carrots. You're
yeah,
like, people don't eat that. And I'm thinking back to that slab of meat that you guys all just like, and just practically pick it up off the grill and just eat. I'm like, well, I guess I am a rabbit. Compared to that, you guys are like, you're like on major, major hardcore carnivore. Anyway. So what about spanging? I gotta get a whole bunch of friends to help me talk about that and some of the weird things people said. Because people say weird things. I mean, they say weird things
well, I mean, you
when
got to
I,
be a conversationalist,
yeah,
because people are not just gonna, especially when you stop them for, hey, you at least have something more than, can you spare 50 cents, uh, ask them about their day, and if they got some cool looking shoes on, or like a cool looking shirt, compliment the shirt and stuff, and then you know what? If they like the conversation and think you're a fly person, they'll give you more than the 50 cent. So it's not even so much as an art. You just have to be a people person, and then if you can if you're receptive to rejection, oh, that's all the better, because that guy won't do it. But hey, you know, keep pushing.
So, how do I deal with this situation? I know that there are people who spange who have homes. You know, they live in an apartment. It's low rent, and they're spanging anyway. I feel like I am in the.
Well,
I feel like I'm in the zone where I need
there
some
is no
cash, and it's a good
there is no
idea.
said entitlement. You have to, if as far as that, if you're going to respect another stranger, then go find another corner.
Oh, I would not want to be around where
Yeah,
somebody else is. I don't want to
so
take anybody's living,
right.
but
So I
I
mean,
don't have food and I need food.
anybody do it. They do it on the fly. Bus fare, phone money. Um, say it might be like buying a pack of cigarettes and 75 cents short. Boom. You know, hit
Yeah.
these people up for
And the thing
75
is
cents.
that the people who give it are the people who want to give it.
Yeah.
They're not people who are like, oh, this is my last college money for my kid, but
No.
instead of sending him to college, I'm going to
No.
give you this
Yeah.
sandwich. That's
They're
not what's happening.
got they
They feel good about that.
yes, yes, yes. They want to give. They are there. It's hey, they're there to understand why you're there. Because they understand. Some of them that give was where you think you are.
Okay.
If you feel you're homeless, there's a lot of people that were there.
Well, okay, so here's the thing. I had a lady who was the audacity of me coming in my car. I come down here, I
That's what they
show
said.
yeah.
They didn't say that.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I was basically showing off my riches.
Is that what they said?
Yeah. But the man told me to ignore her. I think she might have been off a bit. So it wasn't her best night.
Right.
So he said, just don't worry, don't don't listen. But okay, that's a privilege,
Yeah.
and it's something that you
that
know,
they
was
have to deal with.
earned, that was from work at one
Of
point
course, you
and
don't have to
saving.
answer to that. You don't have to answer
Okay,
that.
so when I go, so there's an amount of guilt that I carry.
Man,
Do you understand?
no. Yes, I do. I
Okay.
do. A lot of people, Mary, are lucky. I don't, I'm not the person I was like 2, 3 years ago. Because I knew a person could work and get out of their situation. I knew this because I'd done it, and I put myself in the situation I was in. So couldn't nobody give me no excuses because I had all the excuses. I had them all. And then when I see a person that's where they're at, they are there because, for lack of they're lazy. Just bottom line.
Not everybody who doesn't work is lazy. There's a lot of things
No,
going on.
no. You look all around you. People want it done for them.
Yeah.
You look all around you. They want it done for them. Hey, I'm I used to my girlfriend. I used to date this one dame.
That's a job right there, is getting a good boyfriend to pay for stuff. That's an
Um,
income.
right? No.
Sorry to say.
Yeah. No. No. No.
I've
No.
had that job.
She would not do it. Hey, I had to. I had to. I had to make. I'd say, hey, uh, she want to go out to the bar. She say, hey, take me out to the bar. Okay, taking you out to the bar. We got an electric bill to pay. Okay, I'll go pay it. I said, okay, pay it this morning. You know, and she'd call me on lunchtime. Oh, hey, what's going on? And I'd be like, oh, I'm just chilling and stuff, and it's my lunch and stuff. What are you doing? Oh, nothing. Did you go pay that electric bill? I got it. I'll go pay it. I will. I promise. Then when it comes time to go to the bar, so these things happen. If they didn't get paid, then my calculation would be off, and then we end up spending the electric bill money, and I'd be stoked. Girl, where'd you get this from? Pull out $50. Girl, where you get the $50 from? Oh, we're kicking it now. Can we stay? Come on. You got $50. Oh, okay. And then,
Oh, you didn't pay the
yeah,
electric bill.
didn't pay the electric bill. Come to find out.
So her small amount of responsibility, even that, still wanted to just go and have fun and spend money, but didn't want to do anything.
Didn't want to do it, and you had to do it for her. Had to.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it wasn't gonna get done.
Yeah. And my deal, I have to say, we were trying to make a living off of doing something that was our calling, to do. And not because we're trying to make it into a business, but because it just worked out so that we were working in our mission.
Right.
And not to make a lot of money, but enough to just keep doing it. That was the idea.
Are you
So I got
justifying again?
I got a job. No, I'm
Cool.
saying I
That's
got
cool.
I'm helping Kelly.
A job is good.
Yeah, it's half volunteer, half regular. It's kind of a combination.
Right.
So I'll have enough, and that's a lot of people I think believe in that, like doing what you want to make just enough so that you can keep doing it and you can be out there.
That's the key. You gotta do it. Nobody else is gonna do it for you. Because hey, you let somebody else come in and do it for you, all they're saying is that, they might turn around and say, hey, no, you can't have this. I did this. You can't, no. You got to compensate me for doing this. So.
Right,
But
this is basically gonna, with Ernie working and me getting that little bit. The theory is, we can still pay rent, we can still occupy, we can
Right.
still, and maybe I can have gas in my car so I can do blankets or bring shit, whatever.
Right.
But I don't know. I look at it as, between us, we got like 2 cars. you
Two
know,
cars.
well, there's Angela has a car,
Oh, right.
and I have a car,
Right.
and both of us. Now she's got to use the work schedule thing,
Right.
so she can't do it all the time.
Right.
But if I can get gas here, we can use my car.
Right.
So our tribe has a car. That's how I
Right.
look at my car. I don't look at it like, I have a car and you don't. Because we put people in here to be warm. We put people in to drive down to the bathroom when the one's closed. We've done all sorts of stuff.
Right.
Even when I was using another person's car, you know, in the family,
Oh, right.
I was like, oh
Well,
shit.
see, and that's another thing. That's a crutch. That's a crutch, you know. You know, at the same time, I try to encourage people to work to get up off the street. You know, hey.
But you got to get sleep and food and stuff before you can do that. Because if you're getting harassed and you can't sleep and you have your stuff taken, how are you going to get out of this?
A lot of the harassment comes from you got to see the behavior around the campsite. You know, some campsites are fire accessible. They got fires burning underneath bridges. You know?
And they're being left alone for that?
No, an officer might see that, you know, or they might see the thing smoldering on top of the bridge. Somebody will see that and call the police or call something.
I talked to these people who said that they had a nice sweet spot,
Right.
and one person way down at the end, they were starting to get to know people. They were kind of putting some things down and feeling a little bit of roots and happiness,
Right.
even to the point of maybe putting a little burner together and having a hot meal. And you know, like we did, but not a big flame, just a little burner.
Right.
And it was nice, it was sweet. And then one day some idiots doing drugs or dealing it or something right there, and they're like, why'd you have to do that in our bedroom? You know, why'd you have to do that in our area that we
Right.
have? Why couldn't you do your stuff somewhere else?
Right.
Because all you did is bring the cops in here and they cleared everything out, and now we got to start over and find new people we trust and a new space.
Yep.
Because that one selfish person.
Yep.
You know, I'm not going to judge them for what they do, but when they bring it to their doorstep, that was wrong. You know, they didn't care. There's that guy. The foghorn.
I know, dude.
Anyway, so yeah. So I have to sleep because I work tomorrow with, and I'm gonna work also for the food bank, possibly, and then get a food box or something, you know, because it's cool. So I'm gonna do that tomorrow morning. So I'm a little hungry, but I think I have a banana. So anyway, are you gonna be around doing the live stream? I got you here.
Yeah, I can.
That would be cool. We're gonna find out about these folks here. Graham knows, or people over at the Justice Center. I told Graham I was thinking about coming over, but if you're here, it'd be awesome. I just need to sleep a bit. I'm gonna actually, you know what? I'm gonna cheat.
You're gonna what?
I'm gonna cheat. I have a pill.
Oh, right. She doesn't smoke. No, I'm fine.
That's nice of you though, Robert. Thank you.
Not him. I can't black mouth.
Do you? What is that? Is that a cigar? I used to smoke some Swisher Sweet when I was a kid.
No. Don't touch that.
So we were trying to find his video, but I named it like Beautiful Music,
Right.
and now I can't freaking find it because
how many beautiful musics do you got?
only one, but it won't come up in the search engine, and it reordered all my videos when I look at it in the phone, and it just doesn't make sense. I should have been able to find it. We know when it was. I know what the title was.
Well, then you can't put it in as the date.
It did have the date. Oh, but we don't know the date. We only know the approximate.
It wasn't.
We
It
needed
wasn't.
to know the
It was
date.
a week. I'm gonna say it was a week ago.
No, it was
right?
more than that. 2. We need to know the date. Which day of the
Okay,
week?
you came. It was a week ago. It was a week ago. You came over. Oh, whoa, you right. It was like 3 weeks ago, because you came and sat on that wall right there. That
I
was
was
when.
actually walking by and you and brother said, hey, you play something?
Yeah.
That was when. That was when.
There was a party or
Well,
something.
wait.
Everybody was here that night. There was a
I want to
party.
say Roman was here too.
No, no, no.
Angela Carr was up there.
Oh
But-
man, I would have run him.
Okay.
No, he wasn't here.
All right. Yeah.
Unless it was later or earlier or something. So, wasn't there something going on that night? A party?
I hear that.
I don't know. A party? Where at?
What shindig have we had here recently?
No.
Anything?
Mm-mm. No.
We sure had a lot of people.
Cause he
Weren't
just,
there a lot of people?
Cause all right, he sat right there on that wall.
Oh
and
yeah,
played
and that other kid was with him.
Sit right there.
They sang "Knocking on Heaven's Door" together. Yeah.
it. That wasn't the night you had the little movie video, was it?
Movie night.
That's when she set up. When you set up here and then you were over here.
Yeah.
Then you came back and set it back up again.
Yeah, I saw the camera.
No, that wasn't the night. Remember you had the little DVD player?
Not me.
That,
Oh yeah, I did.
That was a different night?
No, I did.
That wasn't that night. Okay, she wasn't here that night. All right.
I didn't even know about that. No, somebody had a movie here. It was, they played a movie. They played the something game, Hunger Games. Mungeon.
Oh, it was during the Hunger Games
I don't
movie?
think so.
No,
It wasn't the same night, was it?
no, because that was last week.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's before that. Well, anyway, there's a video. It says beautiful music, and I got to find you on it.
It won't go with music.
I tried it already.
Yeah, I know one.
Anyway, I'm
Maybe
gonna
you
find
didn't name it
out.
Beautiful music.
I think I did, but it won't come up in the search engine. That's all I'm saying.
should-
Not on my phone. I have to go home.
Oh, okay.
I have to go home, find the video, give myself a link, and then I'll have it. So I have to
Okay.
wait till like Monday or Thursday
Right
or
on.
whatever.
When you find it, Street Roots.
Street Roost. That's the people who give it.
No, if you leave a message for Robert Oden,
Rob.
then I can get it.
Call it Rob.
Oden.
Okay. Odin.
Greg Oden, any relation?
Yeah, just a little about 3 shades lighter.
Okay.
Is that a sports?
Yeah.
Everything with you is sports. This guy. Do you have any sports tips on who's winning and who's losing in some kind of sport?
No, I haven't looked at I had a sports paper this morning, but I lost it. And that's exactly what I was gonna do. I was gonna look in it.
99, y'all.
And
I'm gonna hit you with the cool gun.
Yeah.
And here's your sportscaster
I was
coming
gonna,
on. But you're not giving anybody any information. Not today.
Well, no, because I didn't have it. I had a great sports paper. I was gonna give you guys a World Series champion, and then I was gonna tell you guys who's gonna be good in football this year, who to look out for, and who not to who to pass on. And then who else? What else was there? It was baseball, basketball.
I'm a baseball fan, but
Baseball.
you don't like my team, right?
I don't know who your team is.
Mariners.
Oh, I love the Mariners.
Okay. You know when I liked them is when it was the years right before and right at the beginning of Ichiro, and
All right.
it was
Ken Griffey here.
it was after Ken Griffey, after Payrod, after all those guys left.
Really?
And what we had was they were fine, but I liked it right after they lost all their quote stars. And what we had were the solids, like Jamie Moyer with his 70-mile-an-hour pitch that just went like at you know, really slow. And then they had what's his name? Oh my God, I love the guy. They have a street named after him. Edgar Rodriguez.
All right.
And Edgar, you know, those guys.
Oh yeah, they had Edgar when they had He was a rookie though
Well,
when they
no,
had
no, no. He'd
Alex
been
and
there
them.
forever. Edgar's been there
Yeah,
for a long
he
time.
was
Really?
yeah, he was
But
a
see,
rookie.
okay, so I didn't like Payrod. He pissed me off. I didn't like Ken Griffey Jr. because of something he did, but now I feel like maybe he's okay and he's back, I
What did
hear.
he do?
All right, so he left to take a salary, but he said it was because some fan did something against him or racist or, something happened to him with one fan, and it was
In Se-
enough to
in
make him
Seattle?
turn on the city. Well, that's what I thought happened, but
In Seattle?
yeah. But whatever he did, he had one fan or a few people, and he turned his back on the city, and I thought he did it for money.
I thought he left because his dad's contract was up.
Well, whatever he did, he made a big complaint about the city, and it hurt me. So
Right, because they
it
wouldn't
hurt
renew
me.
the dad's contract, I think it was.
Griffey?
Yeah, Griffey Sr. Griffey
Oh
Sr.
my
was like a
God!
batting
Do you
coach.
remember Bryant? No. What's his name? It was a totally different. There was a guy. Oh, here we go.
Right on.
I got to get well. Can we stop? Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. Hey, child, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. What a field day for the heat. There's 1,000 people up in the streets, carrying signs, safe away for our side. Step out of line, the man from, and he'll take you away. It's time we stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. Hey, child, what's the sound? Everybody look what's going down.
Nice. And if you can email opdxvigiltv@gmail.com, and you can get a hold of Robert if you want to sign him. Wow, it's beautiful, man. Oh, right on. Anybody camera shy? Because I don't point it at people who hate that. You? Are you sure? Yeah? All right. Anybody else?
I mean, I don't really care.
Is there any cups?
I don't know of any.
Coffee in that pot.
Yeah, there is. Let's use mine.
I don't know, you just make it pretty hard.
Yeah, well,
Fucking hard.
I didn't hear you.
So here, hold on. Mine's cold. So let me ask you, since you were already here, how long have you been playing? Like since you were like a kid?
Yeah.
Me
My
too.
mom,
Here.
my sister, man. I mean, I got married. She took my music. Look, that stuff's still hot. She like stole this shit's getting hot.
Yeah. Yeah. So you were You were a kid.
I was like about 3. I was like 5 years old when I learned my first 3 chords.
Wow. I started guitar to get out of piano lessons. I came up with that plan
You tried to
myself.
get out of piano lessons. Why don't
Well-
you just get it? Why don't you just get a harmonica?
Well, I was a kid. They didn't teach harmonica in
They
my
were
grade
cheap
school.
then.
Oh yeah, really.
This is how.
Actually, I had a really nice guitar because my grandfather, he passed away, but we ended up with. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, put more water in it. He had all this jewelry. Like he bought somebody's whole production of Arizona, silver and turquoise stuff.
Yeah.
And my parents gave me
Kingman's.
one, and they sold their stuff, and it was just jewelry. It wasn't like a sentimental thing. It was just this stuff that he bought, and they didn't get anything. The only piece of jewelry that sold was the one they gave me, and that was my guitar.
Oh,
So my guitar came from my grandfather.
No way, man.
Yeah,
I never
I-
got no guitars or nothing from my folks, man. I had to get my own.
Yeah, well, I have my grandfather to thank because he willed that to me,
That's cool.
but it was
Do you still have
a
it?
stroke of luck. Oh yeah.
What kind of guitar is it?
Now it's been so long, I can't even tell you like the brand. Let me think.
Dude, I had a friend
Because
of
my
mine-
first one was an Ibanez. That I have. That's a nylon. That's the one.
Yeah.
The one I can't remember is not the one my
When I was-
grandfather.
I was like, this is after my mom died, man. I had a friend of mine gave me a 1946 Gibson. I don't remember what the DJ, whatever it was, man. But it was Cadillac, man. I was playing music with a buddy of mine one night and ended up leaving my guitar at his house, man. I went back the next morning. It was like him and his 4 kids are standing outside the house, man, and it's like, what the? And I'm like, hey, bro, what's up, man? He goes, their house burnt down with everything they own. My guitar, I was bummed, man, because my guitar went. I never had a Gibson before.
Oh, the Gibson. Yeah.
She was sweet.
I can play this song. What he's playing.
That's not too hot now.
It's too hot.
It's not too hot now.
Oh, we're gonna share good.
That was hot as hell.
Oh, you know what? The reason it's so hot is because the metal is not as bad when you have the cap.
When you got the Duke on.
I totally forgot the cap. No, I can play Master of Puppets also. He's
I
playing
can't. I can play.
that, but not good like
I
this.
play old school.
Not on this.
All I know is old school music.
Yeah, but you have good taste in music. I really like what you play. You see that chair? Did you see my chair?
Yeah.
You wanna try it? Yeah, it was like
REI, right?
$8.
REI?
I don't know. It's a long time ago. I bought them for busking with my husband.
You remember?
We go busking.
I played
We used
Pink
to.
Floyd.
Oh yeah, we could
That-
sing that all day long.
We
Wish you
played
were
that
here.
Wish You Were Here. I love that song.
Yeah.
I've been-
I didn't have that on camera though.
No?
No. I might have another day. That was another day.
No? It was the same night.
Really?
I was walking through. That day.
Okay. All right.
I mean, I stayed
That
down
was
here-
gorgeous.
I stayed down here.
You know Jimmy?
Jimmy Page?
No.
Jimi Hendrix?
No. Jimmy Carter? No. Yeah, you sit.
I mind that had one of those.
You gotta straddle it like you sit on a bicycle seat. It's kind of like uncomfortable at first,
Like a
but
saddle.
yeah, like a saddle. No, Jimmy with the curly black hair.
'Cause when you guys first
Jimmy
when you
and
guys
I
first
and
got
others
up here,
sing "Wish You Were Here." So you were singing a song that we like to sing here.
this dude
So it's
came with a
beautiful.
bucket. Came with a bucket
White bucket?
and a tong. And he was
Oh.
playing stand-up bass.
Oh, seriously?
No, and I brought my guitar.
I didn't see the
We were in the
bucket.
park, man, and we were playing. Some guy with a harmonica, and another guy, I think he had a mandolin or something like that, man, and I was playing. We were in the park over here when this first started.
So did you stay at the campsite?
Over here?
Yeah. No.
It's slept on the outskirts.
Did you?
Yeah, I didn't sleep inside the park. I stayed on the outside.
Because you didn't want to sleep in there, huh? So tell me about my idea. I got an idea. Lockers. That's idea number 1. We lost you for a second.
No,
This time I recorded it instead of like somebody else killing it. Like,
So lockers. I think
hopefully I got some of it off.
not for just like TPI issues, lockers, if you show them that you need it. I
don't
think,
even go there
yeah, I think what we need
because there were a bunch
is
of rats.
exactly. I think we need on a sliding scale of income to have everybody who wants it be able to have a locker, and that will tremendously lift a burden, but it'll also be nice for people all over the city to be able to just let their stuff down so they can go about and do their thing in the town, you know.
Try to get something going on.
Yeah, because I'm gonna have to take a 100-pound
See,
bag
'cause
around.
I could go to
I don't
work.
want to do that.
I could go to work right now.
Yeah.
I
Can?
make $15 an hour.
Okay.
But I don't have any place to put my stuff.
Right. So you think that lockers would be a really cool thing?
Yeah,
Then?
man. I don't have no place to put my stuff, and I don't have any ID because it got jacked while I was in Colorado. But I can make $15 an hour, and I could get paid. But how am I going to cash my check? Why do I even want to go to work? I'd rather just go and sell the Street Roots paper because it puts money in my pocket every day.
Right. And the Street Roots is actually quality. I mean, they're
Their
renowned.
magazine is their newspapers is quality nowadays. Man.
Yeah. No, I mean, yeah. And the vigil needs to be lit again. I got a lighter.
I lit some earlier.
Yeah, let's get that going again. You see how crappy it looks when there's no. Yeah. It looks
It's
crappy
not too
when the
hot.
candles aren't lit, and it looks like we're gonna get some new oil lamps. So that'll be beautiful.
It's still warm. I mean, I couldn't chug it by no means.
Oh, I had this flower vase that I got. I got it because especially it would be real wind protection there. Somebody tried to use it as a candle vase, but it survived. And so I got that rose. I like that rose. You guys can't see this, but
Oh,
it's
that's
just a
cool.
fake rose. But you know,
No,
it's
but it
one of
looks
the better.
real, though.
It's one of the better ones. You know, it's a nice.
Oh, it looks real.
It's hard to see because
These
this
ones are
light is
fried.
too much. You can see it from a distance. You guys see that? Oh, you know what else is beautiful? I think is the Occupy Portland thing that our friend made. This is gorgeous. Sorry about
Oh,
the
I
light.
know who that is. I met that guy.
Yeah, Yuri.
Yeah, he was down on the corner, man, making.
Yeah, and I got these ones too here. These violets. That actually, we had violets in here a couple times. One time they got broken. Another time somebody picked them up and, took them for their own. But, maybe they thought
Well,
they were
you
going to
know,
die if they were left in here. Because
Yeah.
sometimes they didn't get watered enough. So,
Just some people shouldn't touch what they're not sure of.
yeah. But it was, I'm sure that the violets actually went into somebody's home, or something.
Until they actually gave up the ghosts.
I guess so. Maybe they had some contemplation over it. But regardless, now I have a fake one. But
It's like dead flowers by the stones.
it represents the violets that were here before. Same with the rose. I can't keep the real roses. This is beautiful. Nameless made this board here. I think it's a great board that he did. Look at that. That's a nice candle.
I think it's incense.
Is it?
I think so. This one here?
Oh, that rose is beautiful. Look at that. Look at that.
ones. I don't think that one's
Yeah,
gonna
leave
work.
one for
No, I just don't. Yeah. Well, one of them's gonna go out anyway. You know?
yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. So that looks a lot better. Oh, I want one in here though. This here. Do we have a candle that's a little bit longer, a little bit taller?
Well, it's set.
It will if we, but it'd be nice. It won't
One
show.
that's empty. Yeah, well,
If you put two in a row, and it will.
flatten one out.
Why you flat? Oh, wax.
Mm.
Watch out.
So, what do you want?
Back there where it was by the rose. That's good. Actually, I see what you're doing. That's a good idea. Make it sit up in there. Why don't we just drop one underneath it that's not burning? Because they have some height to it. See this one?
Yeah.
This one got burnt and it's kind of hard to. And then we just put another one on top of it and put one of these on there. I'm gonna light one. I haven't lit one. You think I'm new? Okay, I'll take your lighter. She's been doing this since frickin' December. You think I know how? So are you saying that you're brand new to here? Like the time that we sang was your first day by here?
No. I was here actually when you guys first came here.
Okay.
When it happened.
No, I meant in the camping ban vigil on City Hall property.
Oh yeah, that was pretty much.
It's really cool.
But I slept here a few times, you know, and kicked it.
Before or after that?
Before.
Oh,
okay. Well, before I was here the first time. I mean, before you saw me when I was walking by.
You've been
and
here.
We sat right there.
Yeah.
And I played music, then I put my guitar away, remember?
Yeah.
I was getting ready to go, and you said, well, come on, play something.
Yeah, play some more. No kidding.
Because I was on a mission.
You've got a beautiful voice. I was serious when I said if you want to get a hold of you and hear some more music, you should write us because I'll check the email. I don't know. That's another way to get a hold of you.
Well, I gave that to that card. I don't have that card anymore.
Well, you know what's funny about that card? Since then, we've had all sorts of stuff where people had been on, like they went to drum circle.
Right.
And through the parks or, you know, and there's, you know, the city debauchery and fun and so forth. But it's like, well, if you don't like watching people be free, you know, and happy and natural, then our channel is going to be a little uncut for some people's taste. And at first I started out where I was real serious, but now I'm kind of seeing the value of just however people are. That's what the channel is kind of showing. So it's not going to be like, I don't know, it's not going to have the same effect. It's evolved, you know, it changes with every different person. Like I interview people, but some people go out on the street and they check things out, and, you know, it just... Dan filmed the candles, and he put little signs in front of the candles. He put little signs up like that said like, oh, end the camping ban or something, and he just flashed the sign, and he filmed the candles. It was really cool.
You got people who go out and all they do is they trash the place. That doesn't look good for everybody.
Where do they trash it?
Just about everywhere you go. You go across the river. I mean, even when I was sleeping on the grassy knoll up here, man, that's where I stayed at. I've been on the streets, man, since I got out of prison, man. I just been on the streets, man. You know, I try to work, try to do this, but still, like I said, man, Street Roots is the only people that help me out, man. As far as working, getting some money in my pocket every day, so that I can do whatever I want. You know, I can get some food, man. I can do what I want.
Yeah, I gotta unearth my sign because I worked on this I had to think about my message, what I wanted it to say, and I came up with this here because it's you know,
You're the only one with a cup.
yeah, you can have it. You can have it. Sorry about that,
Well, I'm not sick.
but no, I like sharing.
Yeah, these are already there. Well, no, because once they become adults, like how much expensive they were then. Because like how many resources does an adult take before? From a child, it's just like there. It hasn't consumed any resources yet.
It hasn't consumed any resources, of course.
That's another reason why I couldn't
The child
exactly grab this job is because I don't have any ID.
Yeah.
It takes so much.
So you got your ID lost when you went
No, I got it
to.
ripped off while I was in Colorado. My backpack, everything that I had, man. And just recently, man, I had on the 4th of July, I had everything that I had stolen. My bike, my trailer,
Oh, just
and all
now,
my
just
gear.
this year.
Yeah.
Now
all
you
my
didn't
gear.
trust. You said that you don't trust TPI folk,
I don't.
and so you're not gonna have them help you with ID. Well, there's another place I know that might be good with that kind of thing. That might be a little better off.
I'm gonna go back to Colorado and do it because that's where I have all of the copies of my identification at is in Colorado Springs.
Oh, okay. How do you
Dorothy.
get all the way over there?
Hitchhike.
Have you done that a lot?
I spent winters in Colorado Springs.
Isn't that kind of cold? Yeah. Why would you go for Colorado for the winter? I've never heard anybody say that. Oh, I'm gonna take the winters up in Alaska.
I've done it.
I'm gonna take the winters.
You would not make it in Alaska.
Colorado, joke. Anyone else? Last one.
We have an occupier here who I haven't seen him in a while. His name was Matt, and he for a while was the Anchorage Occupy. It was just him. He would go outside with his signs, and he said Occupy Anchorage.
So he had a place to be.
He was outside. He was
In the
outside. I don't know what it was.
It'd be like 3 Dog Night, man.
It was.
The band.
It was.
That's how they got their band name.
3 Dog Night. Tell me about what that meant.
Well, it meant that like if it was cold, man, you'd have a dog in the bed.
Oh.
3 Dog Night.
Oh, very, very cold. That's hilarious. I thought you were going to say you ate 3 dogs. See where I'm thinking.
No.
That's a hungry night. It's going to be a 3 dog night. Okay, so 3 dogs in the bed. Now, to keep you warm, how many? That's funny. Did you guys know that? Because if you didn't know that, you learned it right now on Vigil TV. Don't forget. So,
From Alaska.
no, this guy, he occupied Anchorage by himself. He was outside and he occupied, and his friends would support him and stuff, but there wasn't anybody else for that time, and he kept it going.
I mean, it's like the cats on Burnside, man, except for most of them are just too drunk and passed out to do anything about anything, I mean, me, I sleep where I sleep. I go where I go. I mean, I've slept over there while you guys were here. Had nothing to do with anybody, but I'm still in the same boat.
Right.
Everybody's in the
Well,
same boat.
for me, that's when the world changed, is when I found out that all of these people who were fighting for the rights on this planet, nature and human beings, were half of them houseless. I mean, I had no idea. They were just protesters.
I've never ever paid rent in my life.
Are you serious?
I've never had a gas bill, electric bill, or anything in my life. I got a
Jeez.
cell phone, and that just happened like
Jeez.
2003. Well, thank you for letting me put on this. No problem.
I have a little bit of glue.
That's amazing. Never had a house, never had electric bill.
It's like thinking my landlord's like, why aren't you out by now? And it's like, okay, so imagine like chaos and like my stuff right now, like everybody just grabs stuff and goes. That's what he did. And so like, imagine, but it takes me a long time to have to sort through and figure out what I need to do.
Hey, Robert.
It's hard for me because like I can make fucking magic out of everything.
I was thinking it would be nice to
I'm afraid to like.
go talk
I
to
can let it all go.
a couple people over there, see what's up. But that means packing everything up. So maybe I will.
It's already kind of sparked off a little bit. I'll draw it again. But it's peace, love, and happiness, or get the fuck out.
Oh,
If
very.
you don't like it, leave it.
Peace, love, and
Just make it a
happiness.
smiley face.
I know it was a smiley face, but the beautiful thing is
Somebody
it's a dry.
rubbed it.
I did.
What's the flag in your
You might
hand?
be young, but you ain't
I picked that up down the hill. Let me fix it before I show it. Because it's kind of broken right now.
Are you ripping it now?
I'm adjusting it.
And,
For
I think we
language.
have a message coming.
No, yeah, we've definitely got a message coming, all right. But it's simply united.
Nice.
No,
You took something corporate and you made it.
not so much
beautiful.
corporate. It's just like,
United what?
pipe and supply.
Yeah,
And we need our pipes, we need our sewage, we need these things.
I hope they don't need their sign
Well,
to tell
no,
them where the
actually,
pipe is.
This sign's been here since Occupy.
there are many.
Has it really?
Yeah, I just happened to find one of the last ones because I went to one of the last places I went to, and you heard the horn.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, can I show you the horn? It's
No,
beautiful.
no.
I'm not gonna. I know I'm not gonna sound the horn. I'm just gonna show it to you.
So where'd that come from?
Occupy last day. It's girl's not using it. She's like, she don't want to part with it. I'm like, you're not doing anything with it. It's just decoration for you. I know you have some sentimental attachment to it because it came from your grandmother or something. And but I really have a need for it because they fucked us over when they took we thought we had a victory. We had I don't know, what was it, 3,000 or something?
10,000 people who decided to leave and then everybody got screwed.
Yep, we all got
But that's
screwed.
because we
But you
people believe when they said, "Oh, we'll just cool off tonight."
That's why I didn't stick, man. It's because you had all these other people.
I'm blowing
man, that-
SOS at the top of my and I burn off from y'all too, because you're down here working on this. I'm out there fucking just blowing through the city, just fucking trying to freak everybody out. What the fuck is going on here?
Right.
No.
So you have a message. You're going, "It's not
Oh.
right. It's not right. Hello.
Well, yeah.
Things are not right.
all these
Wake
people-
up."
But see,
I like that sign that said, "Please
all these
continue
other
shopping
cats,
here."
man, they were like, no, but I mean, they took advantage of it, man, throwing all their bullshit and their crap and their syringes and all bullshit, dude.
Well, I understand that
That
too.
was wrong.
I think I took a boot from one of them fucking funks and I still gave him
That was just wrong, man.
because we have problems.
I was ripped off once. I lost my journal of everything that was Occupy. I lost that
My
journal.
Bible got stolen yesterday. My Bible got stolen yesterday, as well as my chessboard. But I have the king, so good luck it is, and it's from Russia. I'll show you some. Well, I got a testimony.
Yeah, how that is. I did one today.
But I'm a 0%.
Yeah.
I'm nothing without you.
Nice.
And
That's
then being
beautiful.
one part of 7 billion, in math you learn that one part of a super large number is 0.
Yeah.
Yeah,
make
with
things
or
simple.
without you.
So I'm 0.
Like you
I'm not
do.
1. I'm not 99% because I can't speak for all of you all, but I hope that maybe you'll trust me and I can get some solutions done for us.
Right. Right. What's your name, man?
Josh,
Josh. Okay.
isn't it beautiful?
I
You
met
came up with the cookies last
you
night, man?
a long time ago, and I didn't recognize you until now.
Fuck yeah, we need to get through this shit.
That's interesting. Yeah. Well, I
That
didn't
was
know
my
you
part
guys.
from the beginning.
I didn't know you guys from anybody, but when you started talking to Graham, I was like, oh, okay. But now I recognize you, so it's kind of
I know.
that's pretty cool.
I'm not photogenic at all. I'm very bad with the cameras.
No,
I think I'll be all right though when I'm fucking Bihawks. I'm thinking one black, one white.
oh no,
Oh,
God,
yeah,
Prodigy, man.
I need to
That's
look
all I can
scary.
see. I can only see Prodigy when you say that.
Actually, that costume's really good.
Is it? Yeah, have some more.
What was chasing?
A rat.
He's
I'm
very
I'm gonna warm it up a little bit.
excited.
I ran over a rat.
I need to go to
I
bed.
wouldn't catch it and I wouldn't kill it because, as far as I'm concerned, I love the animals way more than I love the species here because they're native and we're not.
Actually, the rats they brought in from England.
Oh, you
When I
know,
say native, I mean to this planet.
Oh.
I've laid down here, and there's like home rats that somebody had that they lost because there's white rats right across the street. And if you watch,
Yeah, there's a lot of white
you
rats
watch
here.
that trash can right there,
Uh-huh.
you put some food in that sucker, and you'll
Fuck
see
yeah.
white, black.
Yeah.
I mean, but they're domesticated rats
Oh,
that are
so
living on the
like
streets, man.
feeder rats that lost,
The
they
people-
lost their
they
homes.
lost their rat.
Oh, they're
They're homeless
the
rats.
99% the homeless rats. Oh, how sad they lost their homes.
Yeah, man, you know, you've seen people,
That's
man,
beautiful.
with a little rat over here, you know, and then all of a sudden, rat said, "Well, you abused me, man. I'm getting gone." So he just like kicked it up on the street.
They'd rather be here with us. They're here for us.
They're kicking-
Solidarity.
No, because they're just fucking. This is a
Because
perfect place for a
people
rat
throw
to be. I mean,
food.
if you have a choice between
Solidarity.
stone, like gold highways in heaven, or grass where you can be barefooted and
Yeah.
free. I mean, we got a great city. Like those rats love to like just run through the bushes and the trees and stuff.
Where'd you get this cup at?
I got that at, it was like $2 for this thing.
Oh, I got it.
But the
No, you
other
got it.
stuff, the lid and the side thing, here, why don't you film? Oh, wait, this button, don't touch that.
She's gonna like
Just hold it right here.
for a minute. You're in a hurry.
So, right now we got Robert behind the camera.
You can do the lid, right?
There we go.
See, I couldn't do the lid, man. It's flimsy.
Well, okay, so this came from a cup, this came from a cup, they were ceramic, and I broke them. So my husband took me to get a metal one that I can't break.
Where'd you get it at?
Walgreens.
Walgreens. All
Yep.
right. Where'd you get? And the lid came from?
Some other cup I had that was,
Looks like a Starbucks lid.
No, it's rubber,
No, I know,
don't
but-
buy from Starbucks. It's silicone.
Silicone.
Yeah, you can nuke it, freeze it, or whatever you want.
No kidding.
Yeah, it's all dishwasher safe and it's reusable, obviously. No, the thing is I won't drink out of plastic. I won't have plastic with especially hot liquid because of the leaching of the chemicals. So we got this metal.
Right.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
plastic.
this is custom.
You ever drink out of a plastic
Nope,
bottle?
not anymore.
No, I mean, because some of them, they have a little sign on them that says that it's cool, but have you ever drank out of one that tasted like plastic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they
Because
leave
the
them in
sun
the
got-
sun.
Yeah.
just
Because the
like
sun got to it. Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
And even if it's BPA free, with, there's bisphenol A, that doesn't mean it's good for you to have plastic in your body. That stuff is a hormone disruptor.
No, it's bad, man. Cancer.
Yep. So it's not just bisphenol A. I will not drink out of plastic anymore. We threw away our plastic Tupperware and just it's kind of a bitch because you store food in the fridge with this
We
glass.
got these guys behind us too.
Yeah. Nice. Graham was holding the camera earlier today. You ready for some coffee?
Yeah.
So we have kind of a crew now. You know Joe? Yeah, you do. Got a beard like yours. Wears a little cap.
With the dreadlocks?
No. Long beard. Older guy. I think he's been out here 30 years, he said. He says, I used to have a TV once. Black and white. He's never had a CD player, never had a VCR, or whatever.
But remember when I told you I never paid rent? I've always done the barter system.
Barter is what
You know what I
I
mean?
think we need to move
I lived
to.
on people's properties.
And you help them with their stuff.
Help them build their house, man.
Yep.
You know
See,
what I
that
mean?
makes sense.
I mean,
Think about
and
how
I had
many
my-
people are alone
but-
who wish somebody were helping
But I
them.
had my
Older
own-
people,
had
people
my
with
own
special
trailer,
needs.
Had my own gig going,
Yeah.
But when they needed help, man, with their garden or a fence or anything like that, man, that's what I'd do.
Right. That makes more sense to me than anything. There's a lot of people who are lonely and scared because they're in their house by themselves. Their kids are gone. you know, their husbands passed away, their wives passed away, and now they got a big house that they've already gone under on the mortgage, so they can't sell it.
Well, we took
They own it outright, but it's not worth
but
anything.
she had property, and they lived in a little trailer. And then we went to Medford, Oregon, and they went to an auction after her father passed away, and she got some money. We bought an airplane hangar, and we put it up on the property, made it into a house.
Nice.
It was cool, man. It was like old school Medford, Oregon. And then we put it up on the top of this little mountain that she bought.
She
ended
bought a
up
mountain.
selling it, man, you know. And then brother died.
I want to live in a yurt or a pallet house.
Yeah.
The pallet homes, they make homes out of pallets. You know, they did that for survivors of hurricanes and stuff, for temporary communities in
Right,
other
Hurricane Katrina now.
in other countries. They weren't able to pull it off very well here, but the people, you know, so when they built these things, you get a room, it'll be exactly the size width of this. So like from where you're standing over there, that'd be your room.
Well, they got the,
But they'd have like 4 rooms in some of these
Yeah,
things, and
yeah.
they're just big pallets.
if you go to like Fort Stevens down on the coast outside of Astoria,
I am never gonna see you again. We're never
and you
gonna
go
talk
camping,
because
you can rent those yurts.
I rent one at Nehalem Bay.
Yeah.
It's $30 a night. But one time we got a free night because the first day we got there, we got there after the maintenance guy had already gone to bed, and sadly, the heater was broken, and it was like November or December. That yurt was cold.
Say Colorado.
Colorado's cold. This yurt was warm. Let me correct
I
myself.
went to Colorado to go see a buddy of mine. I talked to him on the phone, and I ended up working with a buddy of mine for a little while, and ended up I went to Colorado. Before I got there, a dude died. People lost like the tip off his nose, fingers,
What?
legs amputated and stuff, man.
Because why?
Because they're living on the street, man.
They're on the street in Colorado?
Yeah, man.
What the hell is wrong with people?
You know.
I mean, okay, so you know what? You know Johnny? There's a video, and 99 and Joe and Johnny are walking around filming, and they're talking about the structures and the camping and all that. And
who broke it first, and why did it get broken?
Joe comes around here and he goes, well, at least these newspapers are dry. And Johnny goes, those are nice structures.
But it's cold in Colorado, but the whole thing is...
Why do we have structures to keep papers dry, and we can't have them for people
Right.
on the
you know,
sidewalk?
when-
That's crazy.
when
Oh,
they
you know what's
read-
amazing? All those porta pots down there. I don't know if they're still there or not. Did you see them, like on the waterfront,
I've seen it
the yurts,
before when
I
they've
mean,
done
the-
that.
the-
where it's like a whole block?
Whole
of fucking
block of
porta-
them.
Oh.
I'm like, wow, what a solution! Like, if I had a porta pot that was my own, like I can like go into this thing and I'll know that like everything in my porta pot is mine. That's all I need.
Like
No-
you want just a little tiny house plus a little bathroom, that's it? Like a
or
little
like even if
plastic.
it's just the porta pot.
Whoa, dude.
Like I just want a good place to shit.
Did you guys see that? I don't think he even saw. I don't think anybody even. He is booking.
Oh, whoa, you know? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Ride the lightning, man. Ride the lightning.
Graham is halfway to the Justice Center right now.
But in Colorado,
Dang.
man,
You just
you
see what
got-
I can
you
do in
have-
this car.
You have
Whoa.
You have 300 days.
See that one time
300 days of nice weather.
in Colorado.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
So they're like,
and
okay,
it might be cold.
So you
but
know,
then you only have like 65 days of rain or moisture.
So
or
it's like
anything
this.
that.
it doesn't rain. I got a nice day. I'll lose a finger this winter, but then I'll have another 300 days that are right on. I'll be like, no, thank you to that whole
Thank you.
process.
Ruh-roh.
How many years have you been in Colorado? Well, 2. I can count the number of
But-
times that's happened to me on my fingers and toes.
But what's messed
Once.
Up, what's messed up, man, is like when I got back to Colorado,
Because I got one
after
finger.
I was back here for about a year and a half, and I went back in the wintertime to go see these folks that I knew, and like most of them died. I mean, a lot of these people died out there because they didn't have nothing. You know what I mean? Except for what they had.
Why did they
You don't want anybody
stay
to know our problems, but you shout about
in Colorado?
Because I don't know. It was the only thing that they really.
I mean, people ask me that about the rain and the, winter depression. Why would I be in Oregon when it's dark and rainy some of the time, and I get sad when.
People kill themselves
that.
here, man, because you know what I mean.
Yeah, well, people ask me why I stay, and I'm like, well, it's my home. But if you're losing a finger every winter, I would leave.
People here, man, they're like, oh, wow, it's rainy or whatever, but it doesn't really get that cold here.
Okay, but
Not in
when I
Oregon.
was here in the winter and we stayed up all night, and I took the bus, so I couldn't leave when stuff got bad. And there was some drama, there was some mean people, whatever, scary stuff. And we'd stay up all night and just be one or two of us. And when my socks got wet, I learned a little lesson. When it gets cold, after your socks are wet, you cannot warm. I could not get warm. So there's a guy over there. He wants to do a sock donation thing. He wants to get some kids to paint up some boxes, put those boxes in people maybe in their workplaces, and tell the workplace, hey, all we're doing is saying when you're at the store, buy a pair of socks and drop them in the box. And he wants socks for everybody. And
that won't work because then you'll have somebody grab the whole box of socks, man. They'll be out there, man, dying for a pair of socks.
Yeah, no. He was gonna, put them in a business, and like somebody's workplace where the workplace, all the people who work there can do this throughout. Like you do canned food drive at your work. He wanted a sock drive. Well, and then somebody would hand them out, not sell them for 10 cents each.
Christian soldiers around here, man, they roll around, man, trying to give people water, in the summertime.
Nice.
And saw
well, we have water right there, so that's good. But
I work up at REI, man, selling my newspapers, my street reads.
Oh, that's your area?
That's where I work at,
You know what you were talking about? Well, somebody else and I were talking about turf, and like I wouldn't want to take away from this person or that person by being there. I had to give I had to get signatures for a really important ballot measure for me. I thought it was important to get to voters, right? But I got in front of Whole Foods, and damn it, there's a guy from Street Roots. So I left, right?
They're everywhere.
So I went over to the second best place, I thought, Powell's. Whoa, there's two people from Street Roots. So no matter where I went, I'm competing for attention, and I was like, I can't do this. So I got back on the Max, and I just solicited people there. But you guys quit following me.
I'll tell them down at the office.
Yeah, thank you.
Quit chasing Mary around.
Quit chasing Mary. She's trying to do a petition. No, I don't think it's right to take the attention away from people earning a living, because that's a really good. Oh yeah, cop car. They filmed a Cops episode here recently.
Yeah.
And it was kind of funny because 99 was, who was filming that? They were saying, why are you guys here? Is it because of this? Is it because of that? Guys were like, no, we go everywhere.
It isn't going to get any better.
We go everywhere. The Cops episode, we go everywhere. We were here 2 years ago. We did an episode.
But everybody that's on the street, hopefully they can get off it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But the whole thing is the way the economy's going, and they build machines to make things now.
No. I got it. I figured it out. If we could just keep people from getting susceptible to robbery, rape, illness, all that stuff. If we could just be safe while people are houseless, they're going to get themselves an apartment after a few months. They're going to find a group of people, go get a house. People will rise up. But the problem is that instead of being a 6-month or year-long thing for people who don't mean to be here, it turns into forever because they get beaten by a cop, they lose their ID, they can't get work, they're suffering. I have a feeling that is the problem. I think if we made it safe for people, instead of having more homeless people, people would get on their feet faster, we'd have less. I don't know. What do you think? Do you think we'd have more or less if we made it actually safer out here?
I don't know. I think that, I mean, instead of giving people community service for drinking in public, you know, because they have no place to go,
Yeah.
you know. I
People
think-
do it in their homes,
I mean,
in their
because,
bars
like,
and
I
everything.
went to jail not long ago. You know, they arrested me. And the whole thing is they like, I'm homeless. And they took my money and released me with no money, which made me more homeless than what I was.
More homeless, right?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Than what I started before they arrested me for disorderly
Well-
conduct or something. man.
Well, have you ever
Or
talked
drinking
to
in
the
public.
Have you ever talked to the people at the Justice Center doing the protest? What they do? Do you know what they do? When people get out of jail or go, you know, they get released, they talk to them if they want to talk to somebody. That's why they're there. It started out for something else, but right now, they know that people are getting imprisoned for stupid stuff, and they're making money off putting people in for stupid
but
stuff.
They steal your money.
So it's a business where they make a lot of money by putting people in and then releasing them. And then in order to
They
do
book
that,
you and release you, just
but
like
they made
did
your
me,
money.
and they took my money. Is what's wrong.
And then to do that,
Now
they
they-
got to release real criminals early. So
Right.
somebody for 8 years is out in a month because they got to hurry up and get all those homeless people in there for doing something that
then
other
cut 'em
people
loose.
can do.
Cut 'em loose.
Yeah, so
Outright.
I want to have a campground under a bridge with just regular slots of parking spaces where you can put your tent on a sliding scale. You don't have to be homeless. You just have to pay what you can, and it's safe, and we can cook, and we can all be together, and we can sing
And eat.
and eat good meals.
Eat's good.
Heat,
It's
heat,
just
yeah,
wrong, man.
and cover.
Well, 'cause
It'll be
I
beautiful.
used to stay over
That's
here
what I
on
wanna
the other
do.
side of the river, you know. And it was
I'll
a
live
good
there.
place to be.
Hmm?
It was a good place to be.
You liked
And
it
then-
over there.
And then until I went to Clackamas River and they stole my bicycle and my trailer. I mean,
So
homeless
you-
people stealing from homeless people, man, come on. How bad is it?
Well, yeah, but guess who's making us do that? I mean,
Well, imagine that.
poor people or medium, whatever, just regular, anybody but the very rich. Those people are pitting us against each
I'm gonna
other.
heat this up.
By those people, yeah. By those people, I mean,
But then they called
da.
in Ricky Ranger.
I am pulling your strings. You will do what I say, or you will never work in this town again,
Because when I was over on the other
or
side of
any
the river,
other. That's Wells Fargo. Owners of many prisons.
But it's just like,
Prison
it's
system.
just back like when they said that you can't discipline your children. They built prisons for them.
Yeah. Or how about this? I'll take your kid away because you're abusing it because you're not a very good mommy because you have some drinking issue or something like that, and they put them in foster care and then they get raped.
Now where they at?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
now they're out here.
They're on the street.
I met some kids who left
or
foster
they're out
care
gangbanging
homes.
or whatever. You know what I
They
mean?
came out of care homes, and based on what I have heard that happened to them, I am happier for them to be on the street with a street family than I would be if they were in foster homes with these group homes. It's
Yeah.
terrifying what these kids have
That's
gone
terrible shit.
through. So I'm happy for them to have family out here compared
But
to
unfortunately,
the
my
kind
niece
of.
and nephew, they got into it. They didn't split them up when they got taken away from my sister.
Okay, so they stayed together.
So, I mean, these people.
They have family.
They actually, and they love their foster family now. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because they didn't abuse them or nothing. Man, they took them in out of the kindness of their heart, with all love and respect, and didn't.
Right.
Didn't. You know what I mean? Didn't abuse it.
Right. Oh, somebody's sleeping right by the charger station there, so I don't feel like.
But sometimes I sleep down on Burnside and play music for the brothers on the street, sisters on the street, you know. And I get tired and I'll lay down and crash out.
I was gonna crash out here, but the party's here now, so I don't know how I'm gonna sleep. I wonder if they're gonna take off soon, because I am gonna sleep.
I gotta get a little bit more sleep because I gotta go.
Okay, well, let me
sharpen
ask Graham
papers
about
off
it.
the wall.
Graham might walk him down a little bit without making him resist. I'm gonna see. Do you see my mat?
You have a mat?
Yep. It blows up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
it is. It's thin.
Hey, that's a nice stick, man.
You like my stick, bro?
Yeah, you know what they call that?
I'm gonna go to bed if I can.
Yeah?
Yep. So, I don't know. Is the party gonna stay?
Good night.
Is the party gonna stay?
Is the party gonna stay? Party
Yeah.
stays where I stay.
All right. Are you gonna stay?
I'm thinking at some point I'm gonna walk down there.
Where?
No,
Justice Center? Yeah.
No, just smoke cigarettes kind of thing.
Check the
Yeah.
Same thing I do
All right.
every night.
Now,
Aside from,
unless it
dude,
gets
fuck,
wet.
man. I
Right
really
on.
want to skate out to the
Well,
cell.
I think I got some stuff
So,
over here. You can take.
Well, I'm gonna go to bed.
Oh.
That was subtle, wasn't it? These guys showed up and they're occupied, and I didn't even know them, but Graham knows everybody. All right.
Right behind where I sleep. Like,
Wow.
I got waterfront view. They got waterfront view. Bushes.
So the plan is still.
$1,000 a month for like
I'm probably gonna get up at 7 and go eat, and then Kelly will pick me up. Now, I won't be able to eat most of the stuff, but I can have oatmeal and a banana. And alrighty, where's that? Here it is. So, you guys, my problem is it was so out of hand. Somebody's caused me some problems, and so now I gotta watch my step where I go. People I don't know.
That's fucking sick.
I don't know if you guys were watching any of that, but it's all there. Live stream or Ustream or somewhere stream for ice cream. And it's okay, but it's a little freaky having strangers come up to you and say, somebody's gunning for you. Like, you know, not good. Tough people. I'm tender. I didn't grow up with this, and I'm trying to understand what my friends are going through a little better, because this is really dangerous. So I'm gonna spange possibly, and we're gonna talk to people about spanging, see what they think. As I do it, you know.
We'll be back, y'all. Howdy, Mom. Save me a head.
Talk back to some of the oh shoot.
Hey,
You guys-
You spoke without me.
Guys staying up? Alright. They're staying awake, so let's see.
We are staying awake.
Yeah.
Are you staying awake, sister?
I'm gonna try to go to sleep, and I
Okay,
don't
well, I want to give you this and fix it up for us. Yeah.
well, I'm not into the GTFO,
No, it's peace, love, and happiness. If you
right?
can't deal with that, or get the fuck out. If you don't like
Yeah.
peace, love, and happiness,
So it's a peace, love, happiness threat.
that's right.
I'm teasing
Are
you.
you all about love?
I'm teasing you. I kind of am, yeah.
You know, 'cause sometimes.
But I think it's clever.
You know.
I'm pretty I don't
You're
know.
pretty like, you really don't like wars, do you?
I really don't like war.
But you know what? I really don't
Yeah.
like just making all these people without fathers and without like guidance.
Yeah.
So I have to make wars so that I can like bring our numbers down.
Yep.
So if you'll just like put a cap on it
Okay.
and don't feel like you really need to spread your seed.
Hey, I didn't have children.
Thank you. Neither did
You're
I.
welcome. You're welcome.
I'm the end
Yay
of a, I'm
me.
the end of a very ancient and long bloodline.
Yeah, so did anybody in your family say, hey, you have done this or that? You didn't have kids?
No, they've accepted the like, I'm.
Yep,
Yeah.
I didn't have any hassle either because probably because my dad had kids before, marrying my mother.
Yeah, I was
So-
a bastard. Like
so I
knew my
was
dad, and
not-
It's not really like
Yeah.
And
But you were the end of the road and I'm the end of the road,
Yeah.
except like
are
I
you a
said.
Capricorn?
No, I'm an
Okay.
Aries.
Alright.
But I'm a weird Aries because I'm a cusp or something like that going on and people go, oh, that explains it.
Yeah.
I don't really get into that. Somebody says what your sign, I say stop sign because I don't
But you know
know.
why signs are
That's a
important?
joke.
It's because like, we're
People who
programmed.
believe in them love them, and I think that's great.
Well, but the planets. I mean, it's gravity. I mean, isn't woman
Right.
ruled by the moon more so than man? Wouldn't you say?
Aren't you
mean,
gonna have this? I
we
can't
have this
have this.
monthly
Oh, is it
gravity.
empty?
No.
No.
Here, I'll finish it.
You better finish it up. Give those guys some.
So you don't want this on your film, huh? So like if I cover.
Oh, it's not that I don't want it on the film. I do.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
That's my message, because I love you
I
people,
like-
but like if you're not about love and if you're not about peace and you're not about like having some fun here, because I mean look at this place, it's life, it's fun. We can
Right.
really dance here and really make some music and play some
Right.
guitar and do all of these
or
things.
sleep because
'Cause we
I'm here
create the
to
tech- yeah, I know.
protest by sleeping. But
But we create the technology so we don't have to work, and then wonder why we don't have any jobs because we created the technology that lets us
Oh,
go into a
yeah.
store and cash
he
ourselves
was
out.
just saying that.
So technology's good.
Were you not just saying that? People
But-
make technology to take our jobs, and now we don't have jobs. He was just saying
Yeah,
what you
and
just.
so guess
That's
what?
so weird.
You know what that means is that we get to play more.
So
So long as we're not subject to a Bank of America, because that's not America. That's not the American dream either. The American
I
dream.
want to work, and
As
then
long as
whatever
that
I
happens, they can
do,
steal your
I
freedom.
want to trade to somebody else who works for that thing. Like
Yeah,
if I
know.
need
it's
some,
not trade and barter.
I,
That
if,
system doesn't work either. It's a fail.
I want to do that though. I want to grow oranges, and when I need, carrots, I'll trade with the person who grows carrots,
Well, guess
and then
what?
we'll have
you
oranges.
can grow
and
oranges, and I
carrots.
really like oranges, and I love
I
orange
can't
juice.
grow them here.
Well, I'm hypothetical.
Okay, yeah, me too.
And I will wire your data so that you'll have Wi-Fi and you'll have internet access, and I can say hi to you, and you can say hi to your families and etc.
Right. We all do what we think we're good at and can do, and then share. I like that. I
Are
like
you broadcasting or recording?
broadcasting and recording.
Ustream? Who
Yeah.
are you, sister?
OPDX Visual TV.
Okay, I was I JPJ08? I think I was. I do
Were
that
you
a lot.
on? Did they procast you on Occupy people or?
Yeah, I was. I don't know what that means.
Did
Procast?
you? Well, they put you on live stream, like the live stream crew that
Oh
did
no,
around.
I don't do
You did
much
on your
live
own?
shows. I'm not much for like cameras and stuff.
Okay.
And getting spotlights.
Well, you're good on camera.
I am.
It's
Thanks.
been fun talking to you.
Yeah.
No, the live stream crew over, since the Occupy stuff in the parks, they put our channel up, and then that channel sometimes goes up international. You just never know who's watching. Like, I got 4 people. Hi, people.
Hey people,
But they're
thanks
not-
for watching.
You know what 99 does? He makes them talk. He goes, you guys better talk or I'm going to shut this camera off and I'll come back later and find better people. And one time he goes over to Drum Circle and it was sounding really great.
Mhm.
He goes, you guys aren't talking. Here's what mute sounds like. And he turns off the sound, like to punish
Aw.
the viewer. It was very funny.
Was that an autonomous individual act, or was that like a
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
he turned off the sound on the camera, and that I laughed when I watched that video. That was so funny. Here's what mute sounds like.
Well, do you know what GAs sound like?
Oh, there goes a rat.
I know.
Rat.
GAs sound like rabble, 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 and it sounds like Congress. And Congress is a representative of a democracy of a 99%, so to say. As is this?
A representative democracy. I'd
There's-
love to see one of those.
Well, that's what we have is representative, because we are not a true democracy for the very fact
Right,
that we are
but we're
representative.
not a democratic republic. We're not a representative democracy.
But
We're
you know how
not
when
a-
pyramids got built, some pharaoh with a whip was like, fucking pull
That's
that rock.
actually.
But instead of with the whip this time, we do it out of love and service to each other.
Built by aliens.
Yeah,
Well,
aliens.
they were like, yeah, such as, I mean, it's not like
aliens, aliens with not whips but laser beams.
Well, and even putting such as aside
I am kidding.
until the time comes when we really know.
Watch out! I'm gonna crawl in bed.
I know, I want all my friends burn off on me.
I know,
Maybe I should burn off on them.
but I'm excited because I'm gonna work. I'm gonna do. A little...
I'm occupying the eye, just so you know.
Okay.
That's like when y'all were over there, I was
Yeah.
over here. Because I'm like, if you want to get anything done, you do it here. Because like city stuff, well, you know, that's gonna take me many more years to get anything accomplished than then just dealing with it right now.
Oh, the
Yeah, I'm all
eye.
like straight go
The
to the
eye.
top.
What do you mean the eye?
Eye. Let me show you the American dream that I know and believe in. Or let me show
Oh
you the
God,
eye.
I was
Fuck, I'm
afraid
drawing
you
it,
were
right?
getting naked or something. All right. Eye. Right. Occupy eye.
Occupy the eye.
The eye.
You know that whole shomp, shomp. And when I was a kid,
Oh,
I
right.
used to draw it like a diamond for some weird reason. It was like, I'm sorry, it's not like do it any better, but mine was a diamond, and I did it with red brick.
Oh,
in
okay.
my driveway when I was like about 7.
No, let's take a look at that.
Although I didn't have the Horus thing until like more recently.
The what thing?
The Horus thing.
Horus?
The Eye of Horus.
Horus. Oh, like Egyptian.
The old gods, yeah. Because you know Ra
Yeah.
is the sun. Zeus, the sun. It's this, you know, the sun is that chariot of fire that goes through the sky and protects us from the wild animals of night that eat our children fastly. Nights were scary back then when you didn't have the sun harnessed at night.
Oh, okay. Right on.
Right? So
Like
the
we
sun
do.
was your protector, because at night, you know, you had to be more of a badass to deal with protecting the camp, because things were coming in and
Nice.
eating your children.
Okay. I
Like
I
coyotes.
don't have that. I don't have any children, but
Well,
that's
no, no,
not
I'm just
because
saying,
they
I'm
got
telling-
eaten.
When I say you,
I just never had
I'm-
any.
I'm very like, you know, encompassing of like,
Oh,
you know,
okay.
you maybe like many lifetimes ago in the primal societies, like
Right.
when
So
we didn't
I
have
s-
electricity,
right.
we had
That's
lots
why I
of
don't
dark.
want to have children because in the back of my head I'm afraid they're gonna get eaten.
Well, and then I do the baby burger song.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, well, it's not the, you know,
That's not a good song, is it?
it's not a bad song. It's a funny song.
It
It's like
sounds
the
very
book I read
funny.
was pretty funny. It was pretty well written.
I have have you ever heard of Happy Flowers, the band, if you can call it the band? Happy Flowers, Too Many Bunnies. That was their album. And Happy Flowers had both of those, and it's complete noise.
Coke?
And one of them was
2 liter Coke?
It's in the car.
the song was called "I Found a Finger in My Cracker Jacks." And that was a funny song. It was like it's all coated with peanuts and caramel. It was gross. And then there was another one. I want an unhappy meal.
An unhappy meal. Yeah, it's like have a nice day. And it's like, fuck you. I'm gonna have a miserable day, you bitch.
Oh,
Tell me what to do.
I have a picture of a friend. I think it's let's see,
Oh, does it
Sean.
look like I'm getting naked?
Young Sean was standing with my friends Genevieve and Rabbit.
Genevieve. From Seattle, like was she more my age, maybe a couple years younger?
Your height, I don't know how old she is.
Dark
Wears
hair?
a hoodie, short hair.
Oh, I don't know.
Beautiful.
So many names. It's like, yeah, just because like his name's
She's
John
beautiful.
doesn't mean he's the same John.
She's an
Aren't we all
advocate for
beautiful?
people. I love her. Anyway, so Genevieve and Ben and Sean and Rabbit. So one of them had the
Are you old
one of
school,
them
like,
had
have you
the-
been to City
the-
nightclub?
yeah. I used to go
Me too.
when it was a juice bar. Okay, so when what? No,
I was gone.
Jennifer.
Genevieve
What was I
got
going to tell you?
shit.
Oh yeah, they were holding this flag, and it said queer, not as in happy, but as in fuck you. That was the funniest thing.
So, anybody know why these people left me?
Because
They were trying to look for a bathroom for her.
we were,
really?
yeah. Oh no, that's gonna be me in like 10 minutes. As soon as I crawl in this bed, and I'm gonna have to walk up to the park blocks again.
To pee?
Yeah.
So you're having an issue with the whole like what's in the bushes and like having to deal with things like having.
I'll tell you what's in the bushes. Cameras.
Yeah.
No, I'm not kidding.
Oh, I know.
There's 2 cameras in that one.
Yeah.
I found that out. I'm not even gonna say how I know
I
that.
don't care if you're pissing. That's human. They're not mad at you.
It's. Oh my God. No, like one time I'm like, okay, maybe I'll have to do it because I can't walk down there because that one's closed and that one's closed. I was there, this one wasn't open. I was stuck, So I had to, and I went over there and I got out of the line of sight of this camera and I look up and right before I see, before it's too late, that there's another camera.
So imagine this.
What is the deal? They did this here and they did it there. So
You've got a camera.
So know me.
You've got a camera.
Yeah.
We will all. Once Big Brother like lays down his fucking, once the system like adjusts, we all adopt each other full-bloodedly. So, as brothers.
Are
and
you
sisters.
gonna say what I think you're gonna say that I have been talking about on camera from Arthur C. Clarke? We are gonna find out in just a moment. But I want you viewers to know that we just talked about this. Go for it.
So I call it Project Israel, and that we are all children of Israel. And just say it like this: is Ra El, and El is like a term for God. Is the Son God, and then Pharaoh. Pharaoh, but he doesn't have to do sacrifices and like whips.
Okay.
Just do love and like.
So what are you saying about the cameras? We're all gonna have cameras.
Yeah, and it's not implanted. I'm not gonna like drill something in the middle of your forehead.
Good. I'm glad.
Because
I would probably say.
Yeah, fuck
red.
that. I am not cyborging
Safe
my
word.
body.
Okay. So anyway.
Okay. Oh, my bad. We're on. Yeah.
No, that's not what I meant.
National
I was
television
I was
never
making a
being-
joke. Never mind. Banana.
Okay.
All right.
So